Hello, so this is chapter 2 of intentional helping. So, chapter 2. Helping relationships generate seemingly limitless choices for counselors, nurses, school workers, social workers, and other practitioners. Sometimes the choice appears clear and definite, while at the other times we are less certain of what to do or which way to go with students, clients, or patients. This variance, notwithstanding, effective helpers um, know that all the choices they make, from least to most important, invariably play a role in the overall success of every helping relationship. Successful positive helping relationships don't happen by accident or coincidence. A successful helping relationship is the product of preparation and action intertwined with caring and essential knowledge. An important ingredient of these relationships is the helper's purposeful effort, which is put forth in all interactions. In Chapter 2, the author explores helper intentionality and its connection with all our caring relationship. It also looks to guide empathy functioning as an inner structure that enables us to give direction and purpose to our professional relationships. Intentionality is a critical element related to a successful helping relationship. Existential therapist Rollo May maintained that people's perceptions are always influenced by their intentions. And since intentionality is the basis for this purpose, it provides the framework by which people organize and interpret what they see happening around them. Intentionality is the control people have of their purpose and direction in life. This control is influenced by how people see themselves and the perceptions of the world around them. So, reflection number 1. Sometimes the purpose of the helper appears to be in conflict with the purpose of the client. Resolving this conflict is paramount to successfully helping. In your field of professional helping, what ethical guidelines apply when you find yourself involved in such clients? So I'm not sure what this reflection is really asking, because I have found that if the client is forced to work on something because the helper wants them to, then it goes against the person-centered approach and fails to provide the client with the best possible practice. If anyone listening to me has any ideas on what this is asking, just please let me know, in the comments. Intentionality, as defined by the book, has implications for the characteristics of caring and empathy as well as for the qualities of direction and purpose. Our intentionality allows us to form intentions based on our perceptions of helping, enable us to use these intentions to move our helping relationships through various phases towards successful conclusions. So, reflection number 2. Sometimes even our awkward attempts at helping are successful, in large part because our clients are accurate in reading the genuineness of our intentions. What do you think about people's ability to read the intentions of others? Personally, I think this is an amazing ability to have, and a lot of people have this ability, which helps them understand that we are attempting to help them in the best way we can. Though this can also bite people in the butt, because if your attempt is misunderstood, then it can hinder success in our clients. I think it is best to have an open conversation and discuss why an attempt was unsuccessful. So, studies generally demonstrate that successful helpers tend to exhibit positive perceptions of self and others, are personally motivated and fully functioning, show an accurate awareness of the world, and use this insight to facilitate beneficial helping relationships. So, reflection number 3. An important aspect of development as helpers is the ability to access our self-perceptions, awareness of the world around us, and personal insight. When tested against views of family, friends, and colleagues we respect, this self-assessment places us in a strong position to apply our knowledge and skills in an intentionally helpful manner. Whom do you rely on to validate your views about professional helping? I would use friends in the field, supervisors, co-workers, and stuff like that. So, therefore, helpers who behave with a high degree of intentionality respond to different challenges and unpredictable situations without becoming trapped in a single response mode. They avoid using one skill, a single definition of the problem, and one approach to interviewing. To be successful, professional helpers means evaluating situations thoroughly, choosing from several options, offering clients reasonable alternatives, and interviewing in an appropriate manner to fit the given relationship. Intentionality is an internal power that allows us to give direction and meaning to our behaviors. As helpers, then, we give clear direction and purpose to relationships to the degree that we are aware and in control of our intentions. When we function with a high degree of intentionality while demonstrating true caring and genuine empathy toward those who seek our assistance, we are able to control our behaviors and, to the large extent, the consequences of our actions. Without such awareness and command of our helping behaviors, we risk being unintentionally, which, as noted, does not give us clear direction or dependability with our clients. So, reflection number 4. Have you ever driven your car to work or school, parked, and then wondered how you got there? Sometimes our behaviors become so automatic, so unconscious, that we have no memory of doing them. What are the implications of such automation for helping? The implications of this automation for helping is we end up not providing the best practice to our clients. We end up having a one-size-fits-all size for treatment. And this can be dangerous and even harm the client. So, successful professional helpers know that purpose and directions are insufficient qualities for beneficial relationship, because in and of themselves, those two ingredients do not require the essential core conditions of helping. Without an appropriate level of caring and sincere empathy, direction can lead to purpose that are not always in the best interest of the clients, and in extreme such purposes may serve the wishes and desires of a fraudulent clinician, an indifferent institution, or a malicious benefactor. These kinds of relationships might result in destructive or even lethal consequences. It makes sense that successful helpers know what to do when they establish helping relationships. They are in charge of their behaviors and are focused on specific goals and take responsibility for their actions. At the same time, they have knowledge base that enables them to facilitate relationships in which the people they are attempting to assist can also identify goals, explore barriers, choose barriers to overcome obstacles, and assume responsibility for the outcome of their actions. So, reflection number 5. Sometimes helpers become frustrated because they struggle to help their clients see the problem. Do you know a fundamental flaw in their approach that is contributing to their frustration? The fundamental flaw I see is that the care here isn't client-centered. In college, I was taught nothing about me without me. Here, the helper is trying to set the goals. Another flaw I see here is the helper appears to be doing for the client instead of having the client do it with themselves with support or doing it with them. So, reflection number 6. Assess your knowledge of the professional arena in which you plan to practice. What do you know and what do you still need to learn? So, I feel like the answer to this is too long to fit into a video. In college, I learned a lot about the helping profession that I plan on practicing. While I leave Eastern Maine Community College, when I leave, I will be able to get my MRTC and qualify for my CDAC. I plan on an entry-level position working with individuals with mental health problems, mostly adults. I want to work with adults. So far, I've looked into many different companies here in Bangor, Maine. I feel like since I am close to graduating, I've learned a lot from the college, but there is still some experience and practice needed before entering the profession. So, reflection number 7. Why do you want to help others? How aware are you of your overall purpose that underpins your desire to help? Well, I want to help others because I want to help someone reach their goals, connect them with resources that they may need for support, and live a quality life, like many others have helped me when I needed it. When helpers use strategies and choose their behaviors simply to satisfy organizational policy, or adhere to an approach without full consideration of care for the people they are attempting to help, the purpose of these relationships is subject at best. So they talked about the difference between a doing to relationship and a doing with. So in a doing to relationship, they even put in quotations, the helper scopes, molds, and otherwise manipulates the environment so that the client can be expected to respond in a certain way. The deception is to change the behaviors without due consideration and collaborate with the client. Helpers who embrace a doing with relationship view their clients as equal partners in recovery. They seek agreement and commitment for every strategy and intervention selected, and value true collaboration with each client. These helpers are also in a stronger position to appreciate the full impact of intentionality of the helping relationship. Balance is important in all aspects of our lives, so it makes sense that successful helpers are aware of its significance in their helping relationship. Helpers who focus all their energy on caring for others without regard for their own health and welfare may not have the energy or capacity to provide quality services. Balance between a personal and professional life is important. So reflection number 8. In helping relationship, clients draw conclusions about their helper's intentions. These conclusions may or may not be accurate, but the client thinks they are true. Who knows the true intentions of the helper? So this reflection was easy. The helper is the only one that knows because we can't read minds. So reflection number 9. Assess your balance as a caring helper, measuring your physical fitness, emotional health, social well-being, and educational preparedness. So, since I've been still in school, I'm not currently working as a helper, but during this COVID-19 pandemic, I was able to get back into exercising and taking care of my physical and emotional well-being. I plan on continuing these practices when school starts back up and when I get working. I feel like, though, through my own research and the college education, I would be prepared for maintaining balance and preventing burnout. So, thanks for watching.